Hey YouTube, wow. I am so excited to make this video. This may be part one in a number of videos related to my top surgery, but I think this one is just going to be kind of talking about my feelings and emotions, and obviously I'm going to show you my results in a second. I'm about 10 days post-op right now. I had surgery with Dr. Garamoni on September 15th. The hell is the date today? It's a week from Thursday, so I'm thinking like 9 or 10 days post-op now. Healing well. The pain is more of an annoying soreness, which is kind of how I'd describe the entire post-op week and a half since then. The drains were really uncomfortable, but like I said, I'll go into that stuff in full detail in another video. I want to talk about changing bandages and stuff like that. But I think I'm really kind of emotional right now in a good way because this is better than anything I could have ever imagined or hoped for. My results, I think, are pretty spectacular. I'm so excited, especially going from as large a chest as I had before to what I have now. It was like, whoa, I can't believe they're gone. Yeah. So I'm going to show you now. Now just keep in mind, I'm warning you if you're squeamish about stitches and bandages. I have band-aids over the nipples right now because I am just about to change all my stuff and I didn't want to do that on camera, and my nipples also look really gross. So this is basically just the tape over the incisions and the band-aids over the nipples, just so that you can get an idea of what we're talking about here. But this is my chest, 10 days post-op. You can see my little nipples are right about here under the bandages, and this is the incision tape that runs all the way around to the back where the drain holes are on both sides. Now honestly, the drain holes are the most painful part about this whole thing because they're still open. I've only had the drains out since Tuesday, or Monday, excuse me, so that's just about 3 days, which is actually not that much time for a hole like that to close up. So, and the bruising around there is the most tender part. I did have liposuction, so I think that's where all the bruising came from. I'm just going to show you again so you can get a sense. If you have any idea how big an H cup is, I was a 38H, and now I'll just give you the profile. I mean, I am flat as a pancake in the best way possible, and here's the left side. Now what's kind of amazing is that I have basically no swelling. The only swelling I have is kind of in here. You can see this. I'm not sure actually how much of that is just body tissue versus actual swelling, but in my chest I really don't feel that swollen at all. I don't look red. This stuff, like right here, is the leftover bandages where all the sticky stuff was, which is kind of gross, but it's going to peel off. You can actually still kind of almost see a very, very thin line from my, what is this? My clavicle area down to my belly button almost, which is where Dr. G drew the center line to make everything symmetrical. You know what? Screw it. I'm going to peel these band-aids off so you can see the nipples. Now just keep in mind, I am about to take a shower, so they're going to look a little wonky. But, alright, so this is the zero form that gets put on under the band-aid, and there's my little nipple. Alright, so I'll do a little close-up so you can see it. Like I said, it's a little wonky. There's still stitches in there that haven't fallen out yet. I don't have protrusion yet on that side. I'm going to do the left one now. Definitely go out and get fabric band-aids as opposed to plastic ones because they do come off your skin a lot more easily. The plastic ones tend to get sticky and break off in pieces. And here is my left nipple, which has already started to protrude just a little bit. They look freaking fantastic, I have to say. They're totally symmetrical. Even in this angle you can see that. They're positioned perfectly. They're both round. Yeah, I am getting some protrusion over here, not over here yet. But what's interesting is throughout my recovery process, my nipples from the first day the nerves started to reconnect and were firing and sending electroshocks through my chest, which I didn't realize that walking would be such a challenge even at this early stage. I figured once the drains came out and the bandages came off, I'd have more flexibility, I could move around. Walking is still kind of difficult because taking a lot of deep breaths, is difficult, and also as soon as you stand up, all the blood rushes right there. So it's a very heavy sensation, and with every step it kind of jostles things just enough so that you're acutely aware of the fact that you have some nerve issues up here. How can I better explain that? It's kind of, I think everybody explains it as little electric shocks that are going through your chest. Some of them I've found to actually be quite painful and sharp feeling. Now they only last a few seconds, but they're not pleasant for those few seconds at all. So that's kind of been the thing that has freaked me out the most about this. And also my poor partner, every time I get up, I'm kind of like, oh, and she's like, what, did you rip something? I'm like, no, I'm having nerve pain to my nipples. So anyway, my nipples have come back with a vengeance. I can't really feel them yet, but I can feel all of this. I can feel all of this. I have pretty much no dead spots in my chest whatsoever. I can literally feel myself touching all of this, which is amazing. I have a feeling that I will get at least partial, if not full sensation back in the nipples, but I don't have any dead spots in my chest. I can feel all of this. Absolutely every single inch of my chest, which is amazing. I was not expecting that at all. So I am super, super, super happy, excited, over the moon with my results. If you have any questions about the surgery itself, the recovery period, aftercare, which I'm going to be doing a whole video about my aftercare regime. I might not do it for a couple weeks because I have to wait for the incision tape. I have to wait for the incision tape to come off. If it doesn't fall off in the next few days, I can actually peel it off and then I can start scar care. And I have to wait for the nipples to scab and for the rest of the stitches to come out and everything. So it's going to be a multiple, God, I'm so itchy, a multiple stage process. But I will be making videos along the way to kind of describe everything that I'm doing. Yeah, so if you have questions, you can leave them in the comment section on this video, or you can reach me on Twitter. My Twitter handle is Butch G Bender at twitter.com. It might be easier to leave questions there, because I'll get them right away, and then I can answer them in subsequent videos. But yeah, so now comes the fun part about documenting everything to do with the healing process, and I am just no regrets. This was the best thing I've ever done in my life, and it just feels so incredibly natural. I actually think that it looks natural. My fiance has said it's almost like they were never there to begin with. Just give you another profile because I'm so psyched about this. Yeah, and as far as dog ears go, because I am a bigger person, I don't really see any. It's possible that they may develop later, but chances of needing a revision at this point are pretty low. I don't even know if I'd do it if I needed a revision. Yeah, but like I said, reach out, ask questions. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm really glad that I can share this process with you, and have an awesome day, because I know I am gonna have an awesome day. Bye.